Welcome guys to a new video. Today we're gonna be talking about your favorite topic. I mean you actually like this. That wasn't sarcastic at all. You actually like this topic because I mean, didn't you click on this video? You already kinda knew what we're gonna be talking about in the title, didn't you? Didn't you? So yeah, yeah. We're gonna be talking about my copper sniffing class, which is actually a very interesting class to attend. So, yeah. So our teacher basically gave us a copper plate, which we need to form into a bowl. We already did that. I can explain you some how copper works, kind of. You're lagging. You're lagging. I don't like this. No. Hup. I. Get away from me. Get away. Get away. All right. So that was. Well, I guess I need to explain some coppersmith in next game because I didn't really talk that much in this game about the copper. All right, guys. So didn't fully understand, but there's a link up there to my last video where I also talk about copper and other things. But yeah, so go watch that or not. Yeah, I don't control you, so. So we basically were handed a plate of copper, which we needed to make into a bowl of copper. You have a lot of reach, sir. Nope, you don't get to do that. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Come at me. Alright. So, and also this is the funny part about that. So we got a plate, we made it into bowl. I told you about last video when we need to make a bowl, but we actually made it into bowl. And now we're doing this fun part, which is not fun, if you do it for like 4 hours, and it's called in English breading. I love how it's called in English. It's called breading. So it has nothing to do with bread, I assure you. It has absolutely nothing to do with bread. Why is your aim so good? And yeah. And basically what we do is lose. That's what we did. Also, I don't like people with bows. I don't have to edit this out. This is gonna be a great game. Well, um, so yeah, it's called breading, and I love the name in English. It's basically we grab a smooth hammer and like a metal knob thing that looks like the sword in the stone, but just with a knob at the end of it. So, yeah. And we need to do that smooth hammer. We need to like how can I phrase this? We need to smash the bowl on that metal thingy with the smooth hammer, and it makes it shinier and smoother. No, I don't know how that works, but it has to be done when it's like just heated. If it has like a crack in it, because you know copper, if there is a crack in there, that's not good. That's not good. It could break. It could break the copper. All right. So yeah, so I needed to heat it because there was a crack in mine, and then we fixed it because you know it's actually fixable if we like bread it. And that thing about breading is you hit it once with a hammer and it does like 1 dot on the bowl. Done with breading. So that's fun, isn't it? And yeah, we've done that for about 3 hours already. And I don't like that it took 3 hours, and it's not even done yet, by the way. It's not even done yet. We still need to finish breading the bowl. And you know what we're gonna be doing after that? We're gonna make a lid of the bowl for the bowl. Did you know that the lid also needs to be breaded? No. Why? So yeah, that was a bruh moment. But where's the last people? Oh, found them. Can't really teleport to them. I was just about to jump into the void, not knowing the consequence. Oh, that's good. That's what I like. Hello. Hello. So you are dead. And you just fell. Well, that was a good game, and I told you what breading is and how much of a hell it is. Well, next game, guys. Whee! Well, I told you about breading, which was pretty cool. I mean, it's terrible if you do like 2 hours at a point because the teachers you'd be like, why, when will it stop, when will it stop, and then the teacher will grab your ear and he will whisper, never, you will never stop, and that actually hasn't happened because why would a teacher do that? He will probably lose his job if he did that. But who cares about jobs, right? Hello. So yeah, that's pretty. Imagine you're just like, wait, I can't say anything. Imagine you're like breading the copper, and then you're like, you just, that's the only thing you do, and the teacher will be like, you sign in my class, unacceptable. Bye. You sign in my class, unacceptable, man. Actually, you know what would be the ultimate comeback when what I said last game? Like with you sign in my class, unacceptable. And then imagine you sign in class, you finally finished, and then the teacher's like, alright, class, now we're gonna do the lid, and you're like, no! And then the teacher's like, hey, and then you're done with it all, and he's like, B minus, and I'm like, no, and then they're like, what? I did all this work for nothing? No, I did all this work for a B minus. And then you're like, what? I mean, you didn't even bread right. And I'm like, is that a fly hacker? That is definitely that is definitely a hacker. He just head snapped, right? Well, I've told you a lot about copper, but you can actually take home the bowl when you're done. If you'll ever be done with breading. I hope so. Well, the thing is, I don't know if you actually can take it home. I mean, probably, but there's a suspicious amount of copper bowls in the torch room. Yeah, there's a room just for the torch, the automatic torch. I know. There's a room? Yes, there is. Did you really just do that? And why are you trying to bow me? Why are you trying to ruin my life? Alright, so how can he still hit me? Alright, there's no way he can. So basically, there's a lot of copper bowls, and the teacher in my school actually likes children. Like, I mean, all the teachers. I hope so, or they're just pretending because it's their job. But no, they actually like children. So that's cool. The thing is, he told me how to put like dents out of the copper because you want it to be a copper bowl, not a copper rectangle or like a copper cube. So yeah, and the thing is, that was in the breading, and I'm terrible at breading. The thing is, he told me like I'm okay. He hands me the hammer back, and I'm like the second thing I do when he looks over my shoulder is just put a dent, like a second dent in the metal, which is just like bruh. And I don't know why I said it like that. I usually do bruh. So that's just always good. So, and I put a dent in it, and we won. And he didn't say anything of it. Good luck. But I think that was it. I have one thing to say, and that is bye.